Yeah, and I just want to share, like, with US and China, this is like the two things that, I mean, capitalism is proven to be like rotten in every possible way, and this living for like money and satisfaction of only oneself. Like, there's so many people I've noticed, like they're mentioning lately, like the economy of the U.S. is based on service and renters. Yeah, so it's like you live off of somebody else, you charge obscene amounts of money for these apartments that you own because, like, whatever. And service, like, people who live, like, so that these rich farts can, like, eat wherever they want and do, whatever. And this is like total capitalism rottenness. I mean, okay, healthcare is like, and it's better in China. I mean, China has if China is killing these people somewhere in their provinces to expand, like, what you're making it do, I mean, is insane. It's insane what the U.S. does, actually. U.S. has actually decided that, like, the biggest economy which exports, they want to, like, close their, like, shipping lanes. They want to close the sea to them. Like, like, this is, like, I don't know which century this is in, like, this is nuclear time. This is not like we're gonna sink your ship. This can, like, escalate into insanity. Who's sea? Who owns the sea? What do these people think they are? Like, seriously. Like, nobody owns the sea. Like, we're gonna turn everything into ownership so that we can charge people, I don't know, whatever. Like, if some countries there are poor, we have to help one another. I mean, it doesn't matter from what nationality you are, you have to expand. I mean, you shouldn't require so much. If you make money, I mean, the only way is to not spend it. Like, you can live normal, but, I mean, you shouldn't spend obscene amounts of money on like, real estate, because, this is not, you should be, like, helping others to try to achieve the same, we should, like, work, like we're saying, we should be helping others, like, whoever. We should be working in Africa for a couple of years, whoever is required, a couple of years, whatever. This is a donation to everyone, like, we have to like, help one another. That's the whole purpose of us here, according to God. This is what Jesus did. All he did was walk around and help people and heal people, from their problems, from their pain, from their... Okay, he didn't, I mean, money can't save them, it's true, but you can make them, allow them to work, to prosper. And what U.S. is doing is like China, what China did, and is great, is that 700 million of their people rose out of poverty, and this is now happening in Africa too. So they rose like 1 billion people out of poverty. That is a serious accomplishment, if, according to God. This is a serious accomplishment. And even though they should stop, like, torturing any kind of people that are not there, whatever ethnicity, they shouldn't make this mistake. I mean, I just heard, I didn't even know. I'm not following, like, politics, and I speak of it sometimes, so I guess I have to readjust through this. And, like, the fact that they're like imprisoning some people in one of their western provinces or something. That's insane if this is happening. I mean, they're canceling everything that they're doing, and they were doing really well, I mean, as I mentioned. So I hope people can, like, work with one another. We're not perfect, we're all guilty here. Until heavens is as earth is as heavens is, and there's no pain there, and there's no sorrow, and there's no war, and there's no, famine, and, like, we have to be rich, and we don't care if you're poor, like, so if you try to make yourself rich, we're gonna do everything we can to stand in your way and to disrupt you, so that we have some moral high ground. We think we have some kind of a Western, whatever, Eastern culture. There is only one culture. So don't separate people, and then this culture does not separate people. This heaven's culture does not separate people based on their ethnicity or any kind of other. If they are unfortunate to be born where they're born, it's because of us. Okay, it's because of their parents too, but once they're born, they are responsibility of us too. We're responsible for human life in the best way that we can, in order to improve our quality of life and to disrupt the pain. And being poor is painful. I mean, if you can't provide, like, if you're lazy and you're poor, then that's your problem. But if you can, like, you should try. People should try to understand that laziness is a deadly sin. It is absolutely a valid. You're unproductive. Like, a lot of it was invested in you, yet you didn't manage to you have to give some use. It can't be just useless. So even by working, you're providing for other people something they need. So I mean, this is obvious. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I mean, so the Chinese are working, and they're working hard, so they want to have more, so why not? We don't want to work that hard, or we worked hard, so let them work a little, why not? I mean, it's cheaper, it's available for everybody. We want everybody to have this stuff anyways, it's meaningless anyways, but some people think it's worth something because they don't know it. Once they own it, they'll understand that it's meaningless. But we don't even let them do that. And we can produce massively for cheap, but no, we don't want that now all of a sudden. No, that's bad. No. We want everything to be really expensive. So, like, they're gonna take our jobs, our Western jobs. I mean, I'm sure that some compromise can be reached, for if they, whatever. Let everybody do according to their needs. I mean, if they want to work, why do you want them not to work? They're raising themselves out of poverty. This is noble. If they can work, this should be a good thing. You should tap yourself on the shoulder, not yourself, because you're not contributing to this. You should be contributing to this. Since you're not, it's a problem for you. It's not a problem for them, as far as that goes. Obviously, killing is the absolute no. Nobody can die. Nobody should die, because we are connected to one another, and these connections, these ties are eternal. And God didn't intend for us to die. That's why when somebody dies, it's so hard, even if you are a believer. But I know that they go on, so we go on, after those and with those that we love, and left some kind of impact on us. And people are judged based on